Hello everyone. For 15 years now, I've been fighting a good fight. Trying to fight for Eastenders. Trying to, break through to people that this show has been run into the ground by the BBC. The mediocrity, the dilution. This soap needs open heart surgery. This soap needs someone in there to give it the evolution that it needs. It is so bad. Out of Emmerdale and Coronation Street and EastEnders, guess who gets the lowest viewers? You've guessed it, EastEnders. For 15 years, I've been talking on Twitter. You can find me on there on Movies TV Mad. I've made videos on here, on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm on The Mick Mina Show, trying to educate people how bad this show is and how the BBC and the people who work on it, either now or in the past, the last person to give a shit about EastEnders was actually Dietrich Santa. He's gone on to make many, many fantastic dramas on the BBC and on ITV. So what is my problem with EastEnders? It's boring, it's rubbish, and number one, it's not EastEnders. And I'm angry and I'm insulted. And, there's a movement behind me now because many people are angry. Many people want to see change because the BBC's line, when you take anything to them, is, you can't please everyone. Let me tell you something. Just because you can't blame, just because you can't please every single person doesn't mean you stop trying. Because the more you try to please everyone, you will please the majority. But when you sit there and you fold your arms and you go, do you know what? You can't please everyone. Let me tell you something. I did one of these videos on another YouTube channel, and someone on there who I talked to about EastEnders, and he's just as frustrated as me, he gets excited when I do the videos. He tagged one of the producers, Pete Lawson. He's a consultant or a story consultant or writer, I don't know. So anyway, old Pete started the old talk. Oh yes, we love hearing by our fans. We like to listen. But at the end of the day, there's so many people with so many ideas. So I saw this, and at first he was very polite, and I thought, well, this seems like a nice bloke. I'll leave it. I pressed like on the tweet. I woke up in the morning and I read it again, and I was insulted. I was insulted by Pete Lawson. I think that's his name anyway, because basically it was a polite pat on the head. Obviously, the BBC and the drama department have sent him on Twitter to try and calm everyone down because they know they're in trouble. Last year they were in real trouble because they had Sean O'Connor, and his big arc of the year, of course, was about the bins in the East End of London. Very important. But at the end of the day, I don't believe Sean is as bad a producer as EastEnders made him to look. Because look at the people who have worked on there. Brian Kirkwood, now back on Hollyoaks, doing a fantastic job. So is it just convenient that Brian Kirkwood looked like a mug when he was running EastEnders? Of course it's not. The baby swap storyline that he was given so much shade about, was that all him or was that the BBC? It doesn't seem like him, because anyone who's a Hollyoaks fan will know the man's a genius and he's doing a great job right now. So can every showrunner since and before Dietrich Santa be a load of rubbish, right? Can they? Can everyone just be rubbish? No. It's like my team, Manchester United. Everyone keeps on blaming the players when we know the real problem is Jose Mourinho. But we're not here to talk about Jose and Manchester United. We're here to talk about the dilution of EastEnders. 10, 15 years. It's been so ordinary and so boring. And we had this big knife storyline, didn't we? Shaquille was getting murdered. Do you know why Shaquille was getting murdered? Do you think it's because they care about knife crime and they want to show you about knife crime? It's because everyone who carries a knife isn't watching EastEnders. They're out, guess what, carrying a knife. They know that and I know that, but they don't care about that. So some of what they did was okay, right? Okay. But let me tell you what they did, which was despicable. They force-fed Mick Carter, aka Danny Dyer, into this plot. Did anyone want Mick Carter involved? Danny's acting is so cardboard and so terrible. It needs a director to go in there and really work with him. But no one can be bothered. And people are just too intimidated by Danny Dyer to make the effort. So he looks like a Muppet on screen. He does. It's true. So another problem with EastEnders is the casting. The casting in the past 10, 15 years has been despicable. Do you think Tilly Keeper comes across as Phil Mitchell's daughter? She doesn't, does she? She's more like Taylor Swift's love child. Now, I love Tilly. I love her Instagram. I follow her on there. I love her on Twitter. She's a funny, easygoing girl. I love Till. She's brilliant. I have nothing personal against her, but she's not Phil Mitchell's daughter. There lies the problem. So anyway, this Pete Lawson I was talking to insulted me. I kept on quote tweeting him. And I said, look, EastEnders fans, in translation, he's telling you he can't please everyone. Please don't translate for me. Well, sorry, mate. You're on Twitter. You're insulting people, giving them a pat on the head. I'm sick. I'm sick and tired. EastEnders has such a great potential to be one of the best, most popular dramas in world television. All they have to do is give it the evolution it deserves. The evolution ITV brought Phil Redmond to do with Emmerdale back in 1990. Look at Emmerdale now. No longer Emmerdale Farm. Compelling drama, sexy, great. It works. EastEnders, my friends, simply doesn't work on any level. I know there's a few people say, well, actually, it's all right. I like it. You love it. Good for you. I'm happy for you. But I'm talking about the majority of EastEnders fans, not just us old boys. I'm 45 years old, believe it or not. Maybe to you I look older, maybe I look younger. I don't know. I don't care. It's not about that. The point is this. The writing is hideous. The plotting is hideous. John York is back on there. He's just extended his contract. When John was originally on the show, fantastic. All of a sudden, he pushes Abby and Lauren off the roof of the pub. Abby's in a coma, dies. Lauren jumps up, no permanent injuries, and she walks off. We all know Jack Josser will be back after her pregnancy, even though they tried to make the exit final. As that's what they do. They insult your intelligence. Did you believe that Lauren should have fallen off that roof and within weeks jumps up and walks into the sunset to live happily ever after? Do you believe that? Because if you do, you and the EastEnders people who make the show deserve each other. Let me tell you what I want to do. I want to run this show. I want to initiate a gangland war, a crime war. I want to have someone called the Widow, a mysterious character, a previous character who we don't know who she is because she wears a veil, going around taking out all the crime gangs. That's what I want to do. And I want a big shootout in Albert Square. Some innocent series regulars are injured and killed. And it becomes a war zone. And that is the arc of the evolution of EastEnders. Because someone, somewhere, has to think of something. This show is on 4 nights a week. I would have it on an hour on Monday and an hour on Friday night. Summer break, season finale, and have a spin-off in the summer. I've got plans. I've got ideas. So listen, if you agree with me, let me know. And if you love what I did, spread the news. Spread the news. Let's get EastEnders sorted out because the potential is beautiful. This doesn't even have to be a soap. This can be a drama. This can be something special. We could get a new audience watching this. But really, it's up to me and it's up to you because the BBC need to kick up the arse. They're a fantastic organisation. They are to make fantastic dramas and fantastic product. But I ain't going to get through the front door. I won Iron Apple Raw in 2014 and I'm now developing the first English-speaking dramas on Cyprus TV. Thank you for watching the video. Hopefully we'll do more. Remember, comment down below, whatever you think. I want to hear what you think. And follow me on Twitter. Movies, TV Mad, The Mick Mina Show on Instagram as well. Thank you very much. See you around.